Hey everyone, how are you? It's Michael. Today I am here with video number 5 of my Folio number 1, which is part of my 2023 Folio series. And this one was fun. This is a little bit different. I used American papers for this. I did not use a Brazilian paper line. And I'm going to explain to you about this and what you should look for in a store, because I ended up making 2 folios from one set of these papers, and I'll explain. Let me set this to the side for now. So many years ago, when I was packing up the apartment to move here, I found this in my stash. This is 8.5 by 11. This was a paper pack on clearance, I think in AC Moore. It came like this. I actually bought this the same time that I bought this. I have about 5 of these for some reason, and I picked these up probably with the idea of making notebooks. And of course I forgot about them, but now that I found them, I will be making notebooks. But that's a side story. So these papers came in a pack like this. It was 60 sheets, so it's 20 sheets here. So it's 4 sheets, no, I'm sorry, 20 different designs, 3 of each design. So I pulled out 1 of each design, which was the 20 papers here. And using just these 20 papers, I was able to make these 2 books. I started with this one, and then I realized I had so many papers left over that I was able to make this one. So the point I'm trying to make here is, when you are walking through your local arts and crafts store, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Ben Franklin, I don't know what other ones are out there in the United States. If you come across a paper pack like this, 8.5 by 11, think of these folios, because from one paper pack that I paid like $5 for, I'm going to get 6 folios. And I still have a few page scraps left over, which could be used for other things. But that's a pretty good deal. If you can sell these for, I don't know, $20, $25 each, you're making a nice profit, okay? So these were Amy Tangerine through American Crafts. I do believe that these designs are still available in digital form. If I can find them, the American Crafts website, they started to do digital papers. So if I can find these, I'll link them below. I'm pretty sure that these are not made anymore in physical form. But let me take you through these papers, because these are really fun. I love colorful papers. I love these kind of geometric patterns and doodles. And even though this is all over the place, it all works together. Okay, so this was the main, and these are one-sided. So you don't have to worry about losing the design on this side, because you're just going to use this side, which is perfect, right? Okay, so we got these cameras, which if you wanted to, you could color these in. I chose to leave them alone. These doodle flowers. And something else about this paper pack is, even though I made these using the black cardstock, with all of these all of these colors, you can make folios using any colors you want. I mean, you could go with a pink, you could go with a craft. You could go with orange, yellow, blue, I mean, you name it. Every color is going to work with these folios if you use papers like this that are really colorful. These dots, every color you can think of practically. This was really cool, and this is cool because you could do it horizontally or vertically. Some more flowers. This, I think, was my favorite, just because I love black and white and I love cameras and photography. Got this little zigzag going on. This watercolor washed out kind of background. I mean, this paper pack has to be at least 10 years old. I mean, it's crazy what I have in my stash. These stitched little hearts. I mean, this would really, really cute as a card front if you want to painstakingly stitch one of these hearts, but I'm not doing it, okay? Just letting you know. This was kind of cool too, because I was looking at this and you could literally slice into this and use this as like a photo mat, like a slip of photo mat in there. I loved all these lines going in different directions because the options for you are limitless. This, and even though it's just this one big card, this would be great as a card front, and then you can use the rest. More hearts. And then I love this one. This is just, you'll see how I use this in the folios. So that's that. If you love colors and you love making albums or folios, there's an artist, her name is Vicky Booten. She loves colors. She has this whole color study line. This would also make a great album or folio. So check out Vicky Booten. She's also, I believe, through American Crafts. She is with American Crafts. So check that out. So let me take you through the two folios that I made. I mean, they're made the same way. It's just the papers are different in each one. So I started with this one, and they both have the ribbon closure with the magnets. This opens here. I kept this just the stripes like that, because this is great to write on if you want, or you could put a photo here. This opens up like this, and then like this. So in my other folios, I had these two cut-aparts here. On this one, I decided to put the two smaller photo mats on the inside, so when you close this, they're hidden. So on the right side of the folio, we have the doodle pattern, and then I used this, which was part of this love. So I used this on the front here, and I used this as another piece here. I have these two photo mats. Then in the center, we have the waterfall component here. And I used this to match this here. So we have the love. And I always love to use a really bold, something that really catches your eye on this first waterfall, because this is what your eye is going to gravitate to when you open up the folio. So keep that in mind. Then I have the heart here. And even though this is the photo mat, you could put photos here. You could put a smaller photo here. Anything you wanted to do. The flowers, the hearts. And what I was able to do with these 20 sheets of paper is I used larger pieces here, like one piece for the book, for the made part. And then I was able to use the leftover sheets in both books for the waterfall. So this I showed you here with the doodle flowers. This opens up like that with the two smaller photos here. And then this, and then on this one on the back, I used the brown wood pattern. On the other one, I used the pink cameras as the cover. And on the back, I used the black and white. I do like to use a darker paper on the back. Then we have the dots here. Oh, and on this one, I didn't do... Okay, so I forgot what I did on all these. So here's another... Even though this is folio number 1, this is just one more idea of if you don't want the photos here, the pockets, you don't have to. This is perfect for a photo. This is perfect for a photo. You could do a whole long story here if you use a lighter paper to explain everything that happened in this little folio. Here too, this is great for one photo or two or many. On the right side, I have this one pocket, but I put more than just the two photo mats. So I have these two ones. I speak good English. the 2 large photo mats, and then the 2 smaller photo mats using some of the scrap papers. And then again, the waterfall component. And again, I used the pink here to match the cover. And then these are just, and you'll see a lot of these are the same from here. So this is the pink here, and then I used this one here. The zigzag here, I used the zigzag here. And in this folio, I rounded the corners, and in this folio, I did not round the corners. So again, you're getting a different look depending on what you want to do with your folio. So this was part of this and the loves. I actually was able to use this in 3 different sections because the waterfall photo mat here doesn't have to be anything. It's just colors. And then here. So this is number 5 of folio number 1. 2 different versions, 2 different ideas using 20 sheets of 8.5 by 11 paper. I mean, I know like Joann's, I know sells single sheets of 8.5 by, I mean, you can even go in and just pick up 20 sheets of paper that coordinate with each other and use them to make 2 folios. Love this. I wish I could, I just want to go to like a Hobby Lobby and check out their paper lines now. Anyway, this is it. Let me know what you think of this. Please give this a thumbs up. I hope you liked these folios and these ideas. Now I need to get working on the tutorial. So that will be next. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this idea, the 8.5 by 11 paper. I don't know, if you head out to a store, let me know if you can still get paper packs like this. So much has changed in 10 years and the pandemic. So I am curious. Anyway, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you hit that bell so you're notified when the next video goes live. And I will see you soon. Take care, everyone.